Hello everyone. Have you ever adopted kitties or dogs? Well, here's our new two kittens. This is Tinker and Titan. They are cats that we just adopted from Tucson Two Tails at PetSmart yesterday. They're having an adoption sale going on yesterday. And so what I wanted to talk to y'all about is why would you like to adopt a cat or a dog in your life versus buying from a pet store? Um, as I stated before, we just did it yesterday. We adopted two kittens from there, and so here is I wanted to give you some information from a website I found online, and it is from animalsparklecat.com. And this is kind of in a joking manner, but if you're looking to get a cat, these are some of the benefits you can get from that. And it says cats make great alarm clocks that wake you up right on time, same time every morning. Even better, they don't have snooze alarms. And I can already attest to it. We adopted them yesterday, and they woke Chincy and I up at 4:30 and kept us up till 5:30. So that was not very fun. But it was hard to get mad at them because they were just extremely cute, and they just walk all over you and on your face, and then they'll purr in your ear, and it's just, you can't really get mad at them. Number two was they are soft, and they have very touchable fur, calming purrs that are great stress relievers. And number three, cats are a great help around the house. They will supervise everything you do involving using boxes, wrapping paper, or food, especially those things, because they love getting involved with those things, scratching them up, or just getting anything they get their hands on. Because, first and foremost, they're cats. They are cats first. That we keep them as pets, but one of the things we found out when we were looking into getting them was you got to remember that they are cats first, and they need to, make sure that they can have toys that they can wrestle around with, kind of as their prey, I guess you could say. Number four was cats are creatures of discernment. They often, you can often say they love deeper than, more deeper than any other animal you could have as a pet in your life. Number five is cats are living and breathing home decor. Some people think it's more classy to have cats than a dog or any other animal in your house. Again, this is just in a joking manner. Number six is cats will teach you how to hunt if you let them. Well, I could see that happening, I guess. Just they're cats, just like lions and tigers, so they could show you that. Seven was cats will watch even the worst reality TV show and never disparage your taste in programming. So you can watch the worst show and they're not going to judge you for it. Number eight, if you have never aspired to be in a leadership position, a cat makes the perfect pet because you will never be their boss. In fact, bossing around is futile. Now, number nine is you'll never have to buy clothes for a cat. In fact, we prefer that you don't. So, number 10, cats constantly remind you that rules are made to be broken. They don't listen very well. And this is the first time that I've had a cat on my own out of my parents' home and being married now to Shinsia. I had one before when I was younger, maybe about 8 years old. So I remember things about having him, and I can already tell just after one day that you'll have to train them for sure. They give us advice to use spray bottles whenever they do something you don't like to help them get trained and listen to what you want them to do. So those are just kind of jokes on some benefits of having cats as pets in your life. But on a more serious side, some benefits to adopting cats are adopting a cat from a shelter rather than avenues of other means. You are not contributing to the pet overpopulation problem. You are helping it. You're bringing in the cats to your home. Number 2 was the cost of adopting a pet in an animal shelter is usually much less expensive than buying one at a store or from a breeder. Uh, Breeders and pet stores sell pets for incentive to make money, whereas shelters are focused on the animal's best interest. And often cats adopted from shelters have already been spayed and neutered. Most of them have also been wormed and vaccinated. And lastly, shelter cats have often adjusted to being around other animals. And I can attest to that. Just yesterday when we did adopt it, the 2 cats, they were together with another brother of theirs. So there was 3 of them in there, and they were all, well, 2 of them were cuddling and messing around with each other, and we had saw these same kittens 2 weeks ago, and all 3 of them were just interacting and playing with each other. And that's a big thing when you're looking into cats. If you want a cat that is a cuddler, that's gonna play with you, interact with you, lay on your lap while you're watching TV or anything like that. Usually, if you look into getting a cat that is sitting in the corner by himself with other cats around, then that says that that cat, when you bring it home, it's probably gonna do the same thing. It's kind of the one that likes to be alone and to not lay on your lap very much or cuddle. And a lot of people like to cuddle with their pets, and if you're that person, then you're going to want to look into a pet that is with, speaking of pet, is climbing on the computer, but you're going to want to look into cats that are playing with other cats or dogs that are playing with other dogs, and you look into that before you end up adopting it. So these are all big benefits of adopting them over getting them from stores as well. And that's a big thing we were looking forward to, because we didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money when they bring them to these stores, but you can go look to adoption agencies and they'll sell them for cheaper. And a lot of the time at these shelters, if you don't adopt them, they can euthanize them. So you're saving their life when you do that. So that's a very big benefit, and you feel really good about that, rather than a pet that might be at a store when it seems like they won't be euthanizing them as often there. And there's also some help. I got this information from animalleague.org. You can look that up, and it'll show you some benefits of adopting pets there. And I also wanted to talk to you about some health benefits of having cats in your home. And this is from rodalenews.com, and I'll start with the first one. They defend your ticker. And then what they mean is by that is looking at nearly 4,500 people between the ages of 30 and 75. University of Minnesota researchers found out cat owners enjoyed a 40% lower risk of having a heart attack and a 30% lower risk of dying from heart disease. So it says right there from a study that you're going to have lower risk of heart attack or heart disease. The number 2 was they help you connect. A French study published in the journal Proceedings of National Academy of Sciences found the stress-lowering hormone oxytocin, nicknamed the love hormone, helping mildly autistic children and adults feel calmer and socialize more easily. Since the release oxytocin is triggered by touch, researchers say petting your cat works to increase oxytocin, and in turn feeling the trust, love, and connection with others. So they'll help you connect with others. And number 3 was they bolster your immune system. Any cat owner will tell you that lots of laughter is part of the experiences of having cats in the family. We've experienced that already today. The second day we've had them, we were just laughing like crazy, watching them play and playing with them just a half hour ago. And so as laughter turns out, it can boost your levels of disease-fighting immunoglobulins by 14%, according to Loma Linda University study. So they will boost your immune system in different ways. And number 4 is they help you breathe better. Multiple studies from Sweden, Finland, and beyond suggest that exposing a child to a cat or dog during infancy can help him or her build up natural immunity, making the child less likely to develop Pet allergies later in life. It seems babies and younger children who are at higher risk of developing asthma as they grow older enjoy a lowering of that risk if they grow up with a cat in the home. So they're also will be strengthened in being more immune to getting asthma when they get older. And number 5, the last one, is they ease away loneliness. Very true. I mean, already we've been more busy the last couple of days with these cats, and you're not going to get lonely, I don't think. And it says right here, having a cat could help you heal after losing a loved one. That's that's probably huge. I've heard stories of that. Definitely, even around this apartment complex that we're living at right now, I've talked to people about losing their parents or their brother or sister, and just having a pet around does help a lot. And it talks about in this article right here that that you can talk to a pet and they're not it helps because they're not going to judge you. They can't say anything back. They'll just just listen. So that really helps with being lonely or losing someone. So those are 5 health benefits, again, of having cats in your home. And so that is kind of, in a nutshell, some good reasons why you'd want to adopt a cat. They have great health, they give you some great health benefits. You're not going to be lonely as much. As you can see, they're pretty darn cute. I hope you think so. I think they're adorable. And, well, they have a sense of humor, as you can tell by the jokes I told you earlier in the video. So thank you for watching this persuading speech, and have a nice night.